everyone. So it's been 2 months now since I last did Kybella, and I wanted to go ahead and follow up, give you guys some of my feedback and just my opinion on the whole process. The submental fat area and double chin is hereditary in my family, and it is something that I've been wanting to do since I was in high school. I remember being in art class and we had to draw a side profile of our classmate, and when it came down to be my turn to get drawn, I remember I was putting my hair on the side of my face. I was like, no, I don't want her to draw this little area here. She ended up drawing, but it's okay, no hard feelings. It's just the way I look. It wasn't until last year that I actually started doing my research and saying, okay, what are the options for me? I found out about Kybella, and then I found out about cool sculpting, and then the last one was, of course, liposuction. So I started doing my research, and I was going to a different doctor in the past, and I asked him, hey, do you do Kybella? His first reaction was, don't do it, it's painful, you should just do liposuction. So of course I was freaked out, I was scared, a little bit turned off by the idea of even doing Kybella, so I kind of forgot about it, and then I started looking into cool scopes, and I received a Groupon, so I went to that location. I was ready, I had to ask for the time off, I go, and then they tell me, actually this is only for larger cool sculpting, not for the mini, because I guess the one that goes under your chin is the mini. However, she was very pushy, where she was saying you have to purchase 2 to even get the deal. You have to get 2, or are you sure you don't want to just get 2? And I was pretty bummed out, because you just get really mentally prepared and you're ready to go, and you just get there and you're like, okay, not getting this done today. She was trying to give me a good deal, but because I just didn't want to be looked at as a number. I wanted to be looked at as, okay, let me help you with your concern. And then later on, if you have a really great experience, you're more likely to come back. So I was back at square one, and I started doing my research again, and then I found a place that was pretty local to where I live. So I go to her office, and I had a great experience, and I'm so glad that I waited to go and see her. It was almost meant to be. She had communicated to me that she had done it on herself about a month ago, prior to me coming to see her, and she told me the whole process, that it is painful, but it's only for a few minutes and it goes away. You will swell up, you will get that little double chin thing going on for a while, but it had been about a month since she started getting feeling in her chin again, and I really appreciated that she told me that, because I felt like, okay, she had done it for herself to see what her clients are going through as well. She also let me know, I would probably need about 3 or 4, and she let me know that 1 vial is equivalent to 10 injections, which is what I did. And I appreciated that she was also not pushy about buying 2, but she did communicate to me that usually they do try to do 2 versus just 1. I also asked her, hey, so what about liposuction? Do you think that that's a bad alternative? What do you think about that? And she told me no, that she thought it might be cheaper in the long run for some people, because what they do is they take an incision here and they take out your fat. But in the long run, it might be cheaper that route versus doing Kybella. Now, if that's true, I'm not sure. I didn't do any price checks on that. I felt that Kybella was right for me, and I didn't think that I really wanted to go through surgery for liposuction. But, everybody's different, so just try what's right for you and do your research. So then she injected me 10 times. The whole process was really quick and simple. I also had my second treatment appointment scheduled for the beginning of August, but I had to reschedule because it was my birthday and I had a wedding and just other events that I didn't really want to go through that when having those things scheduled. So hopefully I'll get my second treatment done if all goes well and if everything goes smoothly by next month in September. But overall, it's definitely subtle. It's not something that, don't expect it to be overnight, oh, it's gone. No, it's a process. I appreciate that Julianne also told me was to see it more as a touch-up. So instead of, for example, me, if I have to get 3 or 4 treatments, instead of kind of rushing back and back going to go do it, to maybe spread it out within a year and say, okay, every couple months I'm going to go in and do it. And I like that she gave me that suggestion because it works for me. I really think that's the way I'm going to go about doing this. It is something that you kind of have to fit into your schedule a little bit. I only did 1 vial. So for me, my results weren't as tremendous as maybe doing 2 at one time, but I definitely want to go back, and I want to go ahead and keep doing this and kind of updating you guys as well. it is just what works for me. I'll also go ahead and link Julianne's office location down below if you guys are interested in checking her out. Let her know that, you know, you saw this video and that you're interested in going to see her. And please feel free to ask any questions. I will try my best to answer them. Like I said, I do plan on going back. We'll see how that goes. And thank you for watching. Bye.